If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 7 of the Career Mode RTG. It's the return to glory with Nottingham Forest, and we start with a difficult game away from home against Brighton. Now, they're probably playoff contenders, you would have thought, leading into this season. I was expecting them to be starting Bobby Zamora up top. They're not. They've got Baldock alongside Wilson, so I had been anticipating a fairly strong physical battle between their strikers and my backline. However, neither of the two strikers that they're starting offer that sort of strong physical option, so I wasn't really too sure how to approach this game. I was kind of planning on just kind of countering them as they came through the air towards Bobby Zamora, and then just countering at pace out wide with the players we've got in those wide positions. But they started off playing some really nice, intricate passing, and I wasn't ready for it. You saw there, they hit the bar through Sam Baldock. Henry Lansbury, though, gets this up to Nelson Oliveira. He's pushed backwards by some good defending. You can see they've got a very strong back four there, but just a brilliant first touch from Nelson Oliveira as the defender commits to the challenge is enough to see him brush past him, and then, well, a Nelson Oliveira style finish. Very, very good from him. He's been fantastic for us so far. Very clinical in front of goal, which is exactly what we need in a season that we'd like to get promotion from the Championship into the Barclays Premier League. Whether we'll be able to get promotion first time round, I'm not sure. We have strengthened the side quite a bit so far this transfer window, and we will do so a little bit more later on in the episode as well. But we're coming down the left-hand side with Mendes here. Stands the ball up, and Oliveira again. Give him an opportunity to score a goal, and 9 times out of 10, he will take it. He's very powerful in the air. Obviously, the guy on the left-hand side there, Mendes, is currently on loan at the club, but it's a brilliant ball in. A very, very powerful header. Keeper could do nothing about it. Pretty much a similar position that it went into the back of the net as the shot that he had with his right foot earlier on in the half. Jack Hobbs trips over nothing there, though, then can't get the clearance away, and they get one back just before the break. I don't really know what the defender was doing. He brushed the striker off, pushed him to one side, and then kind of tripped over his own feet, and that let Baldock get back in on the ball on the byline, and he laid it back. It was a good finish by Manu, take nothing away from it. Very well placed inside the near post, but I'll start that again. That's brought them back into the game, so I was looking to extend my lead to 2 goals again if possible, considering, clearly they can score against us if they would like to, so I'd like a 2-goal lead to make sure that we can get 3 points and not have them pull us back to a draw. Good shot, well saved by the keeper again, this time from Ali Adnan, and we were able, regardless of not being able to open up another 2-goal lead, to get all 3 points. That brace from Nelson Oliveira was enough to see us win the game. Now we have 2 players on loan right now, out wide on the left-hand side. Now I would like, if possible, to bring in my own player on that left-hand side. We're looking at Jordan Ive. He's valued at 1.7 million, so I wasn't expecting them to really accept anything underneath 4, to be honest, but I threw in a random 2 million plus Matty Fryatt offer, and the very next day, they accepted it. Like, literally, there were 3 days between the Brighton game and the next game against Hull in the Capital One Cup. I offered on the day after the Brighton game for a Jordan Ibe. The next day, they accepted the offer. The next day, he accepted the contract. And then the next day, we had to play Hull City. So, fair enough. Jordan Ibe has come into the club. I was not expecting it to be that quick or that easy to get Jordan Ibe in, but it is done. He is going to be now my first team starting left wing. He's not as higher rated as Mendes, and he perhaps isn't as solid as Ali Adnan, as well-rounded as Ali Adnan, who can play at left mid, left wing and left back. But I'm confident enough that Jordan Ibe can do a job for us here at Liverpool. At Nottingham Forest, signing him from Liverpool. He has done well for Liverpool this year under Jurgen Klopp, who seems to be bringing the best out in him. He just needs to add that final part to his game, that final ball or the final finish, and he'll be a similar sort of player to Raheem Sterling. Sterling was a similar player to Jordan Ibe, say 3 or 4 years ago. And then he added that final ball and the ability to finish, although he doesn't do it all the time. He, 90% of the time, Raheem Sterling has an end product, which is the one thing that Jordan Ibe is missing right now. But if we can help him learn that end product, then he should be a very good acquisition for us. He gave the ball away, though, there, with basically his first action as a Nottingham Forest player, and they are continuing to be on top here. Hull City had an incredible spell of pressure here. I just could not get the ball away from my box. Odubao gets the ball into the box here. You see him passing it back to Jake Livermore, and David Myler getting it back to Livermore again, obviously formerly of Tottenham Hotspur, Jake Livermore, passing it about. I couldn't get the ball off them. I couldn't even get close to the ball, let alone get it off them, but eventually the shot went wide. The final effort went wide and out for a goal kick, and we were able to breathe a sigh of relief there. Now, if you remember back to the first game of the season, or first game of the competitive season, we did play Hull in the Championship. We were able to get a 2-1 victory, but it was by no means an easy game, and neither was this one so far. You can see they were putting me under so much pressure, and even when we did get the chance at the other end, they were snuffing it out before the goalkeeper was in any sort of danger. Had the ball given away straight to me though here. Chris O'Grady gets it across to Tyler Walker. He has a snapshot, but straight at the goalkeeper. Not really the best of finishes from him. He's a youngster though, and he will grow, same as Jordan Ibe, but Hull City continue to be on top. Diamande down the right-hand side, dances past a couple of players, plays it into Robert Snodgrass here, gets the turn in, and a mixture of Doris de Vries and the post keep it out for now. It's going to drop to Jake Livermore. He gets it into Diamande, and again, a tame finish from him, similar to Tyler Walker's effort, straight at the goalkeeper without much pace. Not too much to worry about. Hull continue to come forward though. Robert Snodgrass pushing inside onto his favoured left foot into Mo Diame. He has been known to stand balls up like that and then rifle them into the top corner. Luckily for me this time around, he scuffed his shot and it went wide into the second half, and guess what? Another Hull City attack. Here comes the ball on the edge of the box to Klukas, drops to David Myler, but he can't get it on target. Another moment of relief for us as they aren't able to get the ball into the back of the net, but they kept trying again and again and again, and eventually in the 80th minute they were able to make the breakthrough. Good save by De Vries, but it dropped only as far as Tom Huddlestone, who raced straight away to the camera, thinking he's won the game for Hull City here away from home. We hadn't threatened much, to be completely honest, at that point in the game. Then Jordan Ibe steps up to the plate, goes on a nice little run here down the left, skips past one and the second, past three, goes to go past four and gets crunched by Curtis Davis. Now, Hull City works so hard, tirelessly, to get that 1-0 lead, and Curtis Davis, in the space of 3 minutes, has basically thrown that all away. Lunges into the tackle, nowhere near the ball. You can see him takes Jordan Ibe out on the right-hand ankle. It's definitely a penalty, definitely a booking. Can we get ourselves back into it? Sanchez, Renato Sanchez, the new signing, was the best penalty taker on the pitch, and he buried it into the bottom left-hand corner. Sorry, we're back on level terms at 1-1. Jordan Ibe having an instant impact on his debut. Gave the ball away with his first touch, and then seemingly got back into the game enough to give us an equaliser there by winning a penalty. But hang on, he's clean through here again on the left-hand side. Beats the man on the inside, turns his side, stoppage time winner. Jordan Ibe has endeared himself to the Nottingham Forest fans in his very first game. With 10 minutes to go, we're 1-0 down. We've been nowhere in the entire tie. He wins us a penalty. He scores a goal as well. We win the tie 2-1 to go through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. Thank you, Jordan Ibe. I'm delighted with that. I think that win is probably worth the £2 million and Matty Fryer himself in itself in just one game. Jordan Ibe is hopefully going to be quite an exciting new signing. We've got not that many games in September, so it'd be nice to actually have a little bit of a break after a very busy August. But we've still got one game left against Wolves to play, and that will come in the next episode, of course, tomorrow, and with a squad report and with transfer deadline day, and we do still have a little bit of money left, so who knows whether we might pick up another player or not. We'll have to wait and see, but we are currently sat second in the league behind Burnley, joint top, but we have yet really to face a real challenge. We played Hull City, and I expected them to be really difficult in the league. They were very difficult in the Cup, but you can see they're down in 17th in the league, so they're not necessarily fulfilling their potential so far, and a side that isn't fulfilling its potential but still causing us a lot of problems in the both games we've played so far shows me that we are going to be there and thereabouts this season, but we might not be running away with the league as plenty of you in the comment section thought we might be when the series first started. Time will tell, of course. 46 games to be played, still a long way to go. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the My Player series, or of course the Valencia career mode, which will continue tomorrow as well. And for now though, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Check the links in the description to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Twitch if you want to interact with me on any of those platforms, and to the No Identity merchandise store as well. But for now, I'll see you next time.